My name is Ron Ross. I'm with the Georgia Department of Community Affairs, representing the Georgia Dream program, and the following presentation will walk you through some of the basics of submitting a purchase package, both for the purchase of the loan and servicing of a Georgia Dream loan. If at any time you have any questions, please give me a call at 404-368-7177. When submitting both the purchase and servicing packages, there are checklists that are reviewed for the stacking order and the most up-to-date information, proper signatures, proper names, accordingly. This is a copy of the current purchase package checklist. Not going to go through line by line, but you can access the checklist from our seller guide or give us a call. We're happy to send you one. It is very, very helpful if you are receiving our rate sheets on Thursdays, because it also is a tool to advise you if any changes have been made and if the checklist's different. Down in the bottom left-hand side, you'll see a date, and it's always very, very important to have the most up-to-date checklist to make sure you're sending us the right information. Our website is gadream.com, and I mentioned signing up for the rate sheets. You'll see in the bottom left-hand corner there's a section to enter in your email there, and you'll be asked to confirm the email one extra time, and then every Thursday you'll receive the rate sheets. But the most important part regarding this topic is to look through that rate sheet and be aware if it says anything that addresses an update or pending change regarding the purchasing or servicing submission, form changes, number changes, informational changes. That way you're always up to date with how to get your loans purchased as quickly as possible. When it comes time to actually generate the extra documentations for the purchase, you should have what's called a user ID and password to access our system. Once the system comes up, the tab in the middle says loan status. You would search the loans that you see in front of you to find the particular loan you're working on, and to the left of your customer there's an icon that says PDF Docs, and that's the way that you access all the documents required for Georgia Dream lending. All our forms are entitled with or coded with an SF and then a number. So you'll need the SF30 as well as the transfer and assignment SF44. It is very, very important to realize that we do not accept security deeds that are registered with MERS. Regarding the note and endorsement, obviously it has to be a properly executed note. It is also very, very important to realize that when it comes to our name, even though we are the Georgia Dream program, even though we work for the Department of Community Affairs or DCA, when it comes to our name on all closing documents, we must be listed as Georgia Housing and Finance Authority. And keep in mind that that is something that every now and then people don't do correctly, and therefore you get a condition to have to go back and change the name, sometimes requiring new signatures, and that's not a whole lot of fun. So please make sure that everything has Georgia Housing and Finance Authority written on it. These are additional items that are on the checklist, and the different forms required for the SF40 and SF42 depending on the loan type. Our standard policy is once we receive the purchase package, we look at it within 2 days of receipt. Assuming it is substantially complete, they'll start processing it, and then if there's anything that is incorrect or missing or needs to be addressed, faxes are sent out and just advising of what needs to be changed with contact information on our part. Once you receive these faxes, if you've got any questions, it is probably most direct if you contact the person who sent the fax to you. We have several people who review the purchase package, and while I certainly don't mind receiving any phone calls and glad to get involved in a loan, it is or would be more direct if you call the person specifically that sent you the fax or email. We purchase 2 times a week, and we expect that the purchase package to be received within 15 days of your closing. Same for the servicing package as they're coming in the same file. Any package that is complete and approved by 2 p.m. on a Tuesday will be funded on Wednesday, and anyone that's approved by 2 p.m. on Thursday will be funded on that next Friday. Depending on loan volume on our part or any kind of state holidays, that can change from time to time, but that is our stated plan. Once any conditions are issued or any missing items, we expect those things to be received within 15 days. If they are received after that, there is a possible penalty fee of $5 per day charged until the correct documents are sent to us. Regarding the purchase itself, It'll be the original principal balance and then any adjustments based on extension fees or market delivery fees or penalty fees at that time. This is a copy of the service packaging checklist, and note up at the top where it does say due to state home mortgage. Due to the complexities of states and different agencies, there are several names that you're going to run across. Georgia Housing Finance Authority is the authority behind the funds themselves for purchase. When it comes to servicing the loan, State Home Mortgage is the servicer of the loan. We're all in the same building. They're on the first floor, but just be aware of the name difference there. The same thing as far as the checklist here. Make sure that you're dealing with the most up-to-date checklist by checking your rate sheets or downloading a most recent copy every time you send us in a package, or certainly give us a call and we'll make sure that you're dealing with the most up-to-date one. When you send us the package of sales, you must include the escrow check for any buy downs if that would be applicable, and those checks made payable to State Home Mortgage. State Home Mortgage is the servicer for the first and the second. However, when it comes to documentation, we do not need any additional information or any kind of separate package regarding the second down payment assistance. We have all the information from our original reservation, our subsequent approval, and then all the information we need is in the purchase package itself. Regarding funding of the down payment assistance loans, quite often we'll be in a position to fund that earlier than the first mortgage, and quite often would be funded within 3 days of receipt of those funds or of the package. And again, that's regarding the down payment assistance second mortgage loan. Once we purchase the loan from you, you will receive a service lease premium based on the loan amount as described here. After the loan to close, we do have a final docs checklist, also available in the seller guide, or call for any additional information. And these are documents after all the recording has been done. The additional form at this point is the original SF60 lender certification, and just please follow the indications and the directions on the checklist itself. If the final docs come in and anything is missing or not as needed, same process is followed here, where a letter will be faxed or emailed to you saying that something was not recorded correctly, and then must be followed up on within 90 days of that time frame. All the final docs must include our cover letter indicating that they're final docs and everything included in the package. And once again, our phone number at the top is a number to reach the building main receptionist, to reach any of us here at Georgia Dream Lending. If you'd like to call me, my name is Ron Ross, and my phone number is 404-368-7177. And thank you so much for working with Georgia Dream Lending, and let us know if we can help you.